We are living in a mighty time of dramatic changes. Will there be more? Hi, I'm Wilhelm. The answer to this question we find in a very profound and detailed revelation given to us by the spiritual world, and on which I base this video.
Have we ever given it some thoughts that when we are getting up early in the morning, we are putting our feet onto a living being, something that can feel and sense just like us? Yes, Mother Earth is a living being called the Earth Soul. It is a spiritual part planet of the heavens, and its material crust is divine energies that have been crystallized down to the vibration of matter. Furthermore, our physical body is a direct product of this planet and is made of the same two substances, which are earth and water. It even has the same water-earth ratio. It is this Earth Soul that provides us with air, food, clothing and shelter and much, much more. Every day, unceasingly. It feeds us just like a mother feeds her children. All the more reason we should take a close look at our relationship and deep connection with planet Earth. Earth is a living organism which is built by cosmic radiation that fosters life on this planet. We human beings are also cosmic forms of radiation. Just like our physical body having the heart at one place, the liver on another and the brain up here, so does the Earth has organs that have specific functions. We all know the rivers, the oceans, the water veins or magnetic fields. The same applies to all the minerals, metals, rocks and crystals, which are distributed in different proportions and locations all over the planet. They all fulfill a very specific function. If these are no longer present in the soil, the cosmic radiation cannot fertilize these areas. It cannot support growth, and thus cannot stimulate the substances in the earth to propagate. The earth is dependent on these cosmic radiations, the particles from the sun and moon, the fertile rays from Venus, Mars, Mercury, Saturn and other planets, as well as from the All-Spirit God. In other words, if we cause major displacements through mining, excavation and drilling, we are bringing our planet out of balance and make it sick. It is the same as if we decide to transplant the heart to where the liver is and the brain to where the lungs are. It wouldn't work with our body, and it does not work with planet Earth. Another typical example is if we would poison our blood. We would get ill and might even die. But isn't monster fracking the same thing, where we are pumping very toxic chemicals into the freshwater aquifers of our planet? Think about it. We are identical in so many ways. Through our mining, drilling, excavations, we have not only relocated the minerals and metals, we have also perforated and partially hollowed out this planet. This has caused a mass shifting of soil. Our interference changed the character of Earth's radiation as well as a change to the Earth's axis. Scientists are very concerned about the increasing wobbling of the Earth axis and even predict that the axis will shift altogether. The Earth is revolting. Or take a look at our modern cities. We might be at awe at these gleaming tall skyscrapers, but they are totally against nature, as every angular object changes the vibration and the vibrational frequency and creates disharmony. No wonder the stress and frustration level in such an artificial environment with lots of edges and corners is much more intense. Such vibrations also influence the atmosphere and affects people everywhere. The straight line or angular objects are not in harmony with nature. There are building alternatives that are more organic and harmonious with nature and life. Through our unlawful actions, we have also interfered with the magnetic fields of the Earth. These fields register every dissonance by humans, particularly all acts of violence that create atmospheric disturbances and disruptions. These magnetic fields are basically the nerve points of planet Earth. If they are altered by the wrongdoings of humans, it will cause big changes in the climate, the behavior of animals and most of all human beings, because our own magnetic field is in continual interaction with the magnetic field of the Earth. I have not even touched on all the trash chemicals, nuclear, sound and light pollution that we have caused to our land, air, rivers and oceans. And also the way we treat the animals and plants. These are all major attacks on planet Earth. And a major attack on ourselves, because we are a product of the Earth. And as such, we are directly affected by the harm we are doing to the Earth. It may come as a surprise to many, but all these negative actions I have outlined here become our karma and are the causes of sickness, suffering, hardship, misery, famine, pestilence, disasters and wars. Whatever we have sown, we will reap, either individually or collectively. That means we can either experience an individual karma, which is the effect of our own unlawful behavior towards the earth, or we can also experience a group karma, where a large number of people, like a nation, a race, a religion or any other group, have harmed or even tolerated the abuse of the earth collectively in this or previous lifetimes. Typical group karmas are wars, famine and nature disasters. There are no accidents. Everything is carefully balanced by the law of sowing and reaping. Whatever we have done to the earth, the minerals, plants and animals, we have done to ourselves. So how does it actually cause an illness? As I said earlier, every life form, like the earth, the minerals, plants, animals and also human beings, have a magnetic field that radiates the degree of consciousness. Many call the magnetic fields in humans the aura. We humans constantly change the color and shape of our aura through our way of feeling, thinking and acting. And through our unlawful actions towards the earth, we have also constantly disturbed the magnetic field of the earth. These dissonances in the earth's magnetic field have in return increased the dissonances and tensions in us, the human beings, and eventually changed the genes in our bodies. And this is the cause of a number of illnesses and even blows of fate. Without any question, the changes we have done to Mother Earth through our willfulness have caused an enormous karmic burden. Some of it we are experiencing right now in various forms of disasters. Others are still to come. As tough and horrendous these earth changes are, they are basically all a flowing out or elimination of karma, which is necessary to cleanse this planet for a new beginning in a higher vibration. But we don't have to experience all our karma, our illnesses, blows of fates. God's hand is always extended to us to help us getting off the wheel of reincarnation and out of the law of sowing and reaping.
The information for this video came from a very comprehensive Christ revelation given to us through Gabriele, which also explains the cause and development of all illness and much more. The revelation is available as a book and it's called Words of Life for the Health and Soul and Body. You can find a link to this book beneath this video and also on the book recommendation page of my website lifeexplained.com. Thank you for your company. Let's meet again in my next video, but please don't forget to subscribe.